Hello, David here with my new tool, the Milwaukee M12 soldering iron, number 2488-20 means tool only, so anytime you see a -20 that means tool only. And it's a new tool, see, new, but it's also new for me. The idea is to replace my old Weller soldering irons. As you can see, they are corded. This one is newer than this one. You can tell there's no ground. You can just tell by the wire that it's extremely old, you know, back when Tesla was deciding whether AC or DC was best. Anyway, you can see that I do use them, and I use them mostly for wire. I have worked on some circuit boards, but those were only cold solders. I would resolder them and make them work again, but I do not build anything. Typically I replace broken wires or install new wires, and that's my little setup right here that I'll demo in a minute. I will have to take it out of the package and read the instructions at one point, but that won't be seen in the video. It comes with a, what do they call that, a chisel tip, and pre-installed is a pointed tip. So I'll probably have to put in the chisel tip for my demo over here. So we'll see how it changes out. The specs say 750 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty high for a heating iron. Let's see, in Celsius they're calling it 298. Sorry about the glare. They're saying heat up time 18 seconds. That's wonderful. You do not know how long I've waited for these guys to heat up. It's been absolutely vicious sometimes to wait till they get to temperature. So we'll see how those 18 seconds work out. It says it has a heat indicator, and let's see, it shows a picture of it right here. We'll look into that. And says it has an LED work light. We'll see how good that is. Typically I have not found them useful on ratchets. So it says runtime asterisk, and it's using the compact battery. However, the compact battery comes in, I believe, 3 different sizes. I did a video on that. This is the 16 watt hour. It doesn't even have the number on it, whereas the newer one, you know, has the number on it, like amp hours or amps, or excuse me. But anyway, 72 watt hours. So, you know, 6 into 72 is 12. Get your 12. So that's how that works. Anyway, batteries are just a big subject that I really don't go into. It's not really controversial. It's just that the reason Milwaukee batteries are expensive is twofold. One, it's of a high quality, you know, QC department. You got to pay those people. Plus, you know, the ingredients that go into them are quality. And then it's a large company, there's profit. And so, you know, when you add everything up, they get pretty expensive, but they are so much worth it compared to the really cheap aftermarket batteries you can buy. So anyway, whatever. So we're really just talking about the soldering iron. So let me just pop the soldering iron out, and I'll quit misspeaking about batteries. I'm good at that. I'm mechanical, not electrical. So that's why I just, you know, do little wires and stuff, you know. I'm not doing a circuit board. Anyway, let's see what it is. Alright, so this is the rotating head. This is the lock. It's 3 positions. 1, 2, 3. Then we have the switch. Then we have the battery indicator. And then we have the temperature indicator. Alright, as far as the lighting is concerned, there are 3 indications: off, green, and red. So we have off right now. It'll turn green when it's ready, and then when you green when it's on and ready, and then when you turn it off, it'll start cooling down. It'll go to red, and then when it goes off, that means that it is cooled down. It says that the cool down period could be as long as 20 minutes, and I believe that. So there is your LED light, and we'll see on my demo here how effective that is. So on the working end, we have a finger guard, we have a nut, and a barrel and a tip. You know, typical stuff. Alright, let's change out the tip. So we'll unscrew the nut and remove it. There's a sleeve on there. I'll show on reassembly then. So I'm going from one tip to another. Just place it on. It comes in contact right there. Then I'll put the sleeve on. Then the nut. We'll tighten it down. Just finger tight, that's it, and we're good to go. For cleanup, they say to use a brass brush before putting it away, so you just clean it up that way. You know, if you have done any kind of soldering in the past, you know that's what you do. Okay, I'm going to use the larger battery to make it stable. This is more of a balancing act if you use the compact batteries. Alright, let's get ready for the demo. So I'll turn it on. It's flashing green. So it is coming up the temperature. Alright, it says it's at temperature. And it is definitely moving along, creating smoke. Alright, let me zoom in here, see if I'm center zoomed. Wow, that is a wow. When you consider these guys over here and what I had to do in the past, that is a wow, wow, wow moment. Cleaning, I typically dunk it. You know, it says use a wire brush, wet rag, whatever, but I typically just dunk it in there and maybe wipe it off with a rag. Typically I wipe it off when it's cool. They say use a wet rag, you know, or a brass brush. Okay, well, I don't want to make this a long video. It's definitely a wow factor. Let me turn it off. Let's see, you got it's like a safety tab there. And we're red. And it says 20 minutes, but I accidentally turned it on and heated it up for a little bit. It didn't go to full 20 minutes. I didn't have it completely hot either. Getting a little bit of discoloration on there. You see, I mean, they do discolor because of the heat. But not too bad. All right, pretty impressed. Definitely like that portability. The smaller battery would probably come in handy. I mean, this is nice to stand it up, but it did add quite a bit of weight to it. So anyway, the smaller batteries are probably nicer if you're portable and you're working in an engine compartment and mouse ate your wire and you're fixing it. I've done that a few times. Well, anyway, you might want a little lightweight guy like this. Well, showing an LED on camera isn't really all that great. Did it light up the job? Sorta. I mean, I guess if you're in a dark area like an engine compartment or something, it'd come in pretty handy. I didn't need it in this bright light. So I really don't have any comments on this. Like I said, on the ratchet ones, it really doesn't help all that much. It might help pretty good on the soldering iron though, but speculation.